Hello. Yeah, hi, and welcome to another Give Back Day. As you could probably tell, this Give Back Day is going to be focused on, modules, suspicious and otherwise. Anything that's meant Minotaur, I'm right now moving to my starship because I need that. I'm sorry, but that one is still needed. But everything else is up for grabs. So I'm just going through a final check. The Minotaur stuff, I have a few challenges, I have a few quests, and there's something here that I haven't installed yet, which is it just means that I'll have to do everything again and like restart that quest, which let's not do that. So I think everything's now that's Minotaur is in the starship. Yeah, that's fine. And the freighter, I think I'm not going to put the fishing one in because I've already got that. That's just a hook, and that's already on there. And that's good for another one. Just no, right now, no. It's fine, but not right now. I still have some like suspicious stuff here that can just pump out some stuff, but we'll do that later. For now, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab this stuff and throw it in. So yeah, as usual, I am not gonna talk during this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do. I might put some non-copyright music over it because the last time it was quite quiet. But if people want to give me stuff, that's fine. If people don't want to give me stuff, that's fine. I'm not looking for full-on exchanges here. All I'm looking to do is just give back. If you don't know the story already, I'll give you the quick notes, which is just basically when I first started playing this game, someone came along, they randomly gave me an object. They were on PC because they typed in, "Hey, Tombo the Tornado, can you make space for this item?" And then they gave me something which I could sell for a lot of units, which allowed me to buy a new starship, which allowed me to explore further and really just get into the game. And that sense of community where people just like, "Hey, I see you're a new player playing this game for the first time, and here's some stuff for you." The only other sort of community I've seen that is Horizon, and as a community, I think we all try and support each other where we say, "Hey, look at this," or "Look at that," or "This is a glitch, that is a glitch." It's a free share of information and ideas, whereas this was a free share of resources, which sometimes takes a long time to build up. So because of that, we're going to give back to the community, and we're going to do it silently. So I'm going to be quiet now, and I'll leave myself to it. Okay, so that was pretty successful. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to move things over, and it looks like I can't for the grayed out open stuff. So yeah, let's switch that for the fragments, or I might just go ahead and grab the other resource stuff, because I feel like that guy, he gave me that module back, like, I don't want it, or like, don't drop your junk with me, or maybe even like, was that a mistake, I'm giving it back to you, did you mean to do that, sort of thing. So let's instead swap that out for resources. We'll keep hold of this because I'll sell all this, to be honest. I don't really need it, I'll sell it. Some of the other stuff I kind of need, but you know, let's give this back to the people. You know, they can at least sell it for nanites at the end of the day. It's not like it's gonna be wasted, but this way at least there's something that can be had from it. And let's just dish these out, and let's actually get hold of some of my other materials, because there's some things like this which I feel like, oh, pirates, not great. They're gonna love me. Yep. No, 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 no. Okay, so I've got to be careful of pirates coming out of here, but I'm kind of having a bit of fun with this. I'm enjoying it. I feel like some of the players may not be appreciating the modules, so I might switch it over to resources, because at least this sort of stuff, it takes a while to sort of cultivate, and I do have enough to go around a few people. I can't go nuts with this sort of stuff, but at least this way it's a little bit more, you know. And I feel like Venom Sack's a common. This stuff's fairly expensive. Oh, yeah, I think I can get away with 10. We're just gonna have to give them out individually. That can be bought. Not really in the Storm Crystal part yet. Do we have activated? Yes, let's give the activated out. And activated cadmium, yep. Let's go with that. That will be the end of today's session, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I always enjoy this when it's Give Back Day. It's so rewarding, and I hope you know I'm not giving you junk. If I've given you something and you don't want it, pass it on or sell it. You know, it's up to you. But if you didn't want to have any of this, just sell it or pass it on. I hope that it's not an inconvenience. bad. And got a couple of new ones in at the time there. And now I think I got enough for one more. Okay, maybe one more after this. Just, Prague down there. My favourite moon so far. I might visit that afterwards just to show you, because it's very nice down there, but that's not give back day. Well, that was an interesting end to an interesting one. Let's get back to Planetside and see what these things are, because I've not seen these before, and I'm interested to find out what they are. Yeah, back to the flying naming cliff, so named after Horizon Zero Dawn, and you'll see why in a minute, because it looks kind of like the naming cliff. Alrighty. At least I do. I think so. I think I can make it even more look like the naming cliff, to be honest. But you got this, like, stream over 2 plants and 2 flowers. It's just too perfect. I can set up something here and make it look like the naming cliff, although you can walk on the water. It's difficult to differentiate between that and the ground, but it's kind of cool. I like this. There's a lot of floating islands, which I can be on them, he says, falling straight off the cliff, but you can see it from the ground. This was the last planet I used to scan for all the animals. This was the last one, and it was so beautiful. It took me a while to find the very last animal, which was around this area. But it's just a lovely looking planet, and it's just very nice. So, no water for fishing, so it's just grass. And it is a moon, so it's fairly small, but heat storms, but it's just a nice area, really. It's just a nice play area. So let's have a look. We got memory fragments, and we got memory fragment weapon and memory fragment starship weapon. We also got this happiness reward item, which I've not unlocked yet, and I don't know what that is. Currency of a faction or standing given as a reward. Someone was very happy with me, and they gave me a companion egg. So yeah, this is just me, like I say, just again, really happy. Thank you so much, whoever this was that gave you. It will be in the incoming storm. It will be in the description, so I will go back and look at the video and find out who you were and give you a proper thanks down in the description and in the comments. But thank you so much for that. And yeah, as per usual, not looking to get rewarded, but whenever I do, it's always greatly accepted. And thank you so much. And like to get happiness tokens, I don't know what they're for, but I will find out. And thank you so much for that, because there's a lot there that's going to be really helpful, I think, to everything. And as I said before, I am just looking to do this to give back, to say thank you to this awesome community that invited me in when, like, I was just starting off. People were like, hey, here's some stuff, thank you very much, and just empty your inventory and we'll give you this. And I feel like it's my duty to give back, to help other players. And we got a few today. We got a few new players, and like the basic starship, I always look out for the basic starship and try and give them the best stuff and maybe build them up a bit more than like the really rich players that can afford everything. Because I feel like they're the ones, these resources and these things are going to help the most. But I'm not going to ignore you if you've got like a better ship, a better like suit, because everyone needs something, and sometimes people just need perking up. And I do try and give to everyone. And if I can't give what I intend to give, I try and like give other resources like the sodium nitrate. I try and give, and like just to try and like throw something that they need into an inventory slot that they might have. Like the carbon it's basic resources, and sometimes like the full-on players who will go out and get the best rewards and get the best stuff might not always have time, or might not want to always get the carbon and make time to get the carbon. So it's just a nice way of giving them basic resources, which might think, oh, huge player drops a huge amount of stuff, all you gave is carbon. Sometimes people just don't want to go out and get that stuff. And I've been there. I ran out of carbon once and I was like, oh, I gotta get rid of something, I gotta destroy my harvest for carbon, and I can't get the best stuff. Instead I gotta sacrifice it for carbon. It happens. I've been there. It's not it's not always what you want to do, but sometimes you have to. But you know, I feel like at least this way, it's given to help players and to help people along, and even if it's something that's not exactly what they want at the time, they can sell it. They can give it on. It's fine, you know. I don't mind if you sell it. It's there to do what you want with it. If you want to pass it on, great. If you want to sell it, great. You know, I feel like always it's down to you what you want to do with it. If you don't want it, that's fine. You can just pass it on or sell it. And I'm not going to get mad or get upset like, oh, I gave you this and you got rid of it. No, because that's yours to do with what you want now. And, you know, if you don't want it, they want to give it back, and I had some refunds there where people are like, oh, no, did you mean to give me this, or I'll give you this back. That's fine as well. You know, if you want to do that, that's fine. It's completely in your hands. It's completely your choice. Once you get that material, whatever you want to do with it, that is down to you. You do not feel under any pressure. It's not about that. It's up to you what you do with it. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next give back. It won't be now until next month. I'm gonna go out into the galaxy. I'm gonna collect some resources, and next time I'm gonna go into the full-on resources of the galaxy and try and get the platinum, gold, and silver out there, as well as hopefully some starship fuel, as in the form of tritium, right? Yeah. So I'm going to try and get some of that out into the world, because I know that's sometimes difficult to get hold of unless you visit a point where you can buy it, like in a shop, and they usually throw it out when you're starting to run out from shops. So I might have to store some in the freighter and then go to some shops, or just blast some asteroids. But that's going to be the next one, is going to be asteroid harvest, to try and get that out to the masses. And this has changed. When you open one of these, you get something new now. It's not what you used to get. So yeah, a few things have changed, but it's nice to see this world is exactly the same. So thanks for tuning in to Give Back Day. I always like this. It's always one of my favorite times, and I hope it is for you. I noticed a lot of people watched the other video, and I also realized that when I did my actions, someone actually did the prepare for action sign. So I wonder if you actually recognized me, or if you just did, hey, I'm preparing for action. But if that's my usual like gesture, if you recognize me, cool. You know, once you made it, I hope you help other players, especially the new ones. You don't have to give away all your stuff, but yeah, let's build a community here, and let's help everyone. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.